Hi everyone, welcome to episode 6 Practical Strategies for Increasing Your Conversion Rate. And today we are going to focus on making it easy to buy and a frictionless positive experience for your customers or services. My name is Simak Konkada. Have you ever gone to a particular shop and all you were doing is just loitering around various aisles, looking at the various shelves, but you were so confused and you didn't know what to buy because so many products were mixed together and you actually could not end up buying or deciding what to buy. Likewise, can you imagine if someone goes onto your website and they scroll to your homepage and they're looking at all your products and services, and just when they thought that they found the ideal product or service that you're offering, they scroll to another page and they discover something more. And similarly for your price point also, where your pricing is not there. How many times have I gone personally onto a website and I couldn't find the pricing for a particular product or service? And guess what? Most of the time they were not even there. I just left that website and looked at somewhere else. That's your customer experience journey. And big corporates and big companies, we call it as CX, a customer experience journey. And that's your journey that a customer has to go through to buy your product or services right from the time of advertisement till the time they actually purchase your product and beyond that. And for today's episode, we're only going to focus on making it easy to buy for your customers or your clients. Now you may be wondering, well, if I'm a service-based business, what could I do differently? And this is a true story. I was coaching an architect, and one of the things that he was struggling was how quickly he could actually turn around a quote. But when I asked him to put himself in a customer's shoe, I asked him what are the common things that they would want. So when we actually looked at it over a period of few weeks, what we saw was every time he was visiting a particular customer, a potential customer, right, they were doing something very similar. They wanted to know the extensions that they could do, how big it was, number of rooms, and similar. So what he decided to do was actually build his website in such a way that a potential customer could actually go onto his website, put in the number of rooms, put in the square area, and the website would actually churn over a rough estimate. And once they decided to actually go in for an appointment, they could actually book in an appointment with him. Can you imagine how many architects are actually doing that today? And can you imagine the conversion rate for such an architect? His business has gone up tremendously. It did take time, but that's an ideal example of when you're trying to make it easy for your customer to buy. A similar example, what I've experienced, I have a lot of solar panels in my house. And there was a lot of, I would say, issues with the pigeons coming in and building nests under the solar panels. So when I was looking around, I found a particular company which actually, they just asked me how many solar panels you have, and that's about it. I could not find it in any other similar company. And that's exactly what I did. The service was great and the guarantee also was very good. And I ended up going in for them. But that's kind of my personal experience, and that's why I like to say, make that experience very clear and very easy. Now, some of the things that you need to do on that is only you understand your products and service. So you need to understand what that journey is from your customer's point of view when he lands on your website or physically in your shop, all right? And what is it that you want to sell? So imagine your website similar to a physical shop, all right, where your products and services are actually on a window and the different products you're offering. And also, what about, let's say, as soon as he likes a product, how quickly is it to add it to the cart, or whether he can use a one-click buy option? If you look at big companies like Amazon, they have that one-click buy option. If you look at even recruitment companies, right now you can apply for a particular job by just one-click apply. Can you imagine how many of those companies actually thought about this buying experience and making that useful? Now, this does require a lot of thought and processes, but these are the things that you must focus on when you when you want to increase your customer experience, conversion, and making it really frictionless in that aspect. There are certain things that you need to understand. You could do that by doing basic surveys with your existing customers. Ask them what does good or bad as part of the journey. You could also talk about post-purchase, basically. What's there, because that's also a very good thing. You may want to look at all those things. You can also look at the referral strategies. Once a customer's bought some product or service, would they actually refer you to another friend of theirs, another family members? So there are various strategies which you can actually go to help you increase your conversion rate and make that buying journey really frictionless. Once again, we can help you, myself or my fellow coaches, once we sit and understand your products and services. As always, at the silver level, we'll go more in depth into all this. But focusing on that, it actually improves your kind of conversion rate. It increases the sale, and it increases the profit for you. You do not want to leave money on the table. It's as simple as that. I hope you have found this session helpful. Thank you.